Greetings from Firebird Institute of Research in Management, which provides the best PGDM and international MBA in Coimbatore. On behalf of Firebird Institute of Research and Management, I welcome you all for this guidance webinar. So, I think all you have registered for the upcoming Feb MAT exams, right? In this webinar, I'm going to provide you the tips and tricks to score 600 plus. And also we are going to see the topics which was asked in the Feb MAT 2023 question paper, recent question paper that was conducted recently in this Feb month, right? So already few IBTs and one CBT and PBT has been over, right? And now, see here, our next webinar, pre-national level webinar, we are going to conduct on Feb 23rd, Thursday at 8 o'clock. If you want to register for this webinar, we have provided the description link in the description box in the YouTube channel. You can also register for this pre-national level webinar through that link. Okay. So in this webinar, I'm going to give you some comparison about the December as well as Feb MAT 2023 question paper. Okay, so as you all know, the exam pattern of MAT 2023 is, so there are totally 100 questions and there are 5 sections. From each section, they will ask you 40 questions. Okay, 40 questions will be asked from each section. So in total, there are 200 questions. The time allotted is 150 minutes, and you should keep it in mind that there is no sectional time limit. But even though there is no sectional time limit, you cannot stay in mathematical part or reasoning part or language parts for more than half an hour. Okay, right? Just split your timing. So Indian and global environment you can attend at the end. So the marks will not be calculated for Indian and global environment. So you can spare just 5 to 10 minutes at the end for Indian and global environment. Intelligence and critical reasoning. So make sure that you don't take more than half an hour for intelligence and critical reasoning, and also for language comprehension, because language comprehension only for reading comprehension part you will take more time, right? So other than that, there are questions based on synonyms, antonyms, and error spotting. So those questions you can solve it very quickly. Okay, if you know the answer, you can solve it very quickly. There you are not going to solve anything, right? So if you know, you can pick the answer. That is the thing. So make sure that language comprehension part, if you start language comprehension part, the time does not exceed more than half an hour. Or first skip the reading comprehension questions and just, if you take CBT or IBT, first skip the reading comprehension questions. Okay, so then, and after that, what you do is, I want everyone to be on mute. That is my kind request. Chandan, kindly be on mute. See, after skipping the reading comprehension part, you try to attend all the synonyms, antonyms. See here, I have given the exam pattern. Let us first compare the exam pattern in language comprehension part. Okay, this is the language comprehension part, and this is a split up in MAT December 2022 question paper. So one word substitution 4 questions, sentence divided into 4 questions, error spotting, meaning, and they have asked reading comprehension. So 10 marks will be from reading comprehension. So 2 word substitution, fill in the blanks, opposite meaning, logical paragraph sequence, sentence rearrangement. It will take some time. Okay, and apart from the remaining topics like one word substitution, sentence divided into 2, error spotting, meaning, and 2 word substitution, opposite meaning, and summaries and idioms and phrases. Okay, so remaining nearly 25 questions, you can solve it in 10 minutes. Okay, make sure that you solve 25 questions in 10 minutes. That is very, very important. Okay, so this is a split up that was asked in the December MAT question paper. So coming to Feb MAT question paper. In case of language comprehension, so for language comprehension, 10 marks as usual. So 2 or 3 language comprehension there will be. So in total, they've asked for 10 marks language comprehension. Idioms and phrase 5 marks. See, 5 questions based on idioms and phrases, you can answer within a minute, right? You just skip it. Okay, and meaning 3 questions. Logical paragraph, okay, it may take some time. Paragraph type questions will take some time, but fill in the blanks, opposite meaning, error spotting, best way of writing, and substitution. See, apart from all these, so nearly 5 plus 3, 8, 12, 20. So nearly up to 25 plus marks, you can 25 plus questions and 25 plus marks. Not marks. See, only if you know the correct answer, you are going to score the marks. 25 questions you try to solve in 10 minutes. Okay, don't take more than 10 minutes. And another 10 minutes, go through the reading comprehension and do it. Maximum 15 minutes. Okay, don't take much time than half an hour. Maximum you should stay in language comprehension for half an hour only. Okay, that is 25 minutes to half an hour. Okay, so if you complete everything in 20 minutes, that is well and good, because you can spare the remaining 10 minutes in mathematical part and data interpretation, where those parts will involve some calculation and thinking ability, right? But these parts, if you know the answer, you can quickly write up. If you don't know it at the end also, whatever you do, how much you try, you're never going to get the answer for those questions, right? That is the thing. Okay, so this is a strategy you should follow in language comprehension part. Okay, now next. And as I told you, you just spend last 10 minutes. Okay, as I told you, just spend last 10 minutes in Indian and global environment part. So you can answer all the 40 questions in 10 minutes. See, those are the questions based on like static GK and current affairs. So if you know the answer, you can tick, or else you can leave it. Excuse me. Okay, now see, once you start the section, if you take PBT or CBT or IBT, whatever the mode you take, first try to complete language comprehension part. Okay, don't keep it at the last. First, be confident, because why I'm saying that, if you're confident that, okay, we have covered one section completely at the end of first 25 minutes, you'll get more confidence and you can move up with well. Okay, but if you're not confident, see, if you first start with mathematical skills or data analysis and sufficiency, you may spend more than 1.5 hours in that. So remaining 1 hour will be there. In 1 hour, you have to cover 3 sections. But even though you know the tricks, at that moment, definitely you will get something, right? You'll get afraid. Okay, and so to avoid that, what is my suggestion is, first try to attempt language comprehension part. Okay, and keep last 10 minutes or 5 minutes for Indian global environment. That is more than enough. And after attending language comprehension part, come to intelligence and critical reasoning. So intelligence and critical reasoning, it is quite interesting. So in there, you will get some of the interesting and simple topics like, so here in MAT December 2022, they have asked a puzzle based on blood relation. This time also you can expect a puzzle based on blood relation. So blood relation is a very simple topic, and it is a very easy topic in which you can answer easily, right? So you see, if all the students who are starting their preparation, definitely they will go through blood relation, coding, decoding, and direction and all, right? So first you go through all those things, right? See, blood relation, nearly in December 2022 question paper itself, they've asked for 7 marks. Okay, so you can feel some confident. Okay, however the tough the question may be, you guys can solve blood relation if you know the basic English. Okay, if you know the basic English, definitely you can solve the blood relation, right? And now, see, and apart from that, statement, course of action, missing term, assertion and reasoning, calendar, coding and decoding, 2 questions. Okay, so in case, see, definitely if I see, in my point of view, you can score 10 marks in intelligence and critical reasoning very easily, because definitely there will be some questions based on directions, blood relation, coding and decoding, calendar and clocks. Okay, sometimes calendar and clocks may also be, you may also feel difficult, but other than clocks, all these 4 topics will be definitely easy, and you can score definitely 10 marks in intelligence and critical reasoning. First, go through the questions, whether you can find these type of questions. If you come to know about these questions, first try to solve it. Okay, and then solve the puzzle, statement, course of action, missing term, and the other statement, cause and effect. Statement, cause and effect and all, you can answer within a few seconds. It does not involve any big calculation. Okay, and see, they have also asked a puzzle based on Venn diagram. Okay, so first, after completing language comprehension, you go through the intelligence and critical reasoning part. Okay, see, in case of yes, in Feb MAT 2023 question paper, see, there are questions. See, coding and decoding, they have asked 5 questions. See, in December MAT, 5 questions were based on blood relation, right? Nearly 7 questions were based on blood relation. Here, they have asked 5 questions based on blood relation, 3 from distance and direction. Okay, and blood relation coding type. So blood relation coding type, that you may find some questions like A cross B. A is the mother of B. A plus B. A is a sister of B. Like that. Okay, those cases. So see here, nearly 10, 15 marks, up to 13 to 15 marks in February MAT question paper. So make sure that first when you start with intelligence and critical part, just get thorough with the blood relation, distance and direction, and coding and decoding, and then start solving the remaining type. And also see, you can find some questions based on number series, assertion and reasoning, statement cause and effect, and then puzzle type. It is a one puzzle type large question was asked in the Feb MAT question paper. Okay, so to crack intelligence and critical reasoning with minimum 15 marks, you have to go through the topics like, so I'll repeat the topics, definitely blood relation, coding, decoding, distance and direction, and then calendars and clocks. Okay, so go through those topics, and after that, if you have time, you can go with the other questions. Okay, this is the strategy you have to follow in intelligence and critical reasoning. So make sure that in the first 1 hour, you complete all these questions. Like first 1 hour, you should complete intelligence and critical reasoning as well as language comprehension part. Okay, now coming back to the toughest part, and also see, I have explained you how to attempt the 3 sections. Okay, first you need to attempt language comprehension, and then intelligence and critical reasoning, and the last you should spend some time for keep some time for Indian and global environment. And coming back to mathematical skills, data intelligence and data analysis and sufficiency. So whichever part you may choose, you will get more than 1 hour time in this. Okay, because these 2 parts will involve definitely more calculation. Those who are in their starting level, early stage of your preparation, this is the methodology you should follow while taking the upcoming Feb MAT 2023 exams. Definitely, you will lose some speed. See, all the students will think like, okay, it is just a mathematical question. It is just a simple question. I can answer it easily. I can do it. Yes, you can do it easily. But time management is an important factor. You have to solve 80 questions in mathematical skills parts as well as in data analysis and sufficiency combined. You have to solve 80 questions. 80 questions definitely it will take. If you lag in practice, if you don't know speed max, and if you're not thorough with the concepts, definitely it is not possible to solve, it is not possible to crack mathematical skills. It is not possible to get more marks in mathematical skills and data analysis and sufficiency. Check with your speed. Okay, whenever you practice at home, just keep the timer on and note down the time, how many minutes you are taking to solve one question. That will definitely help you to speed up in your examination, at the time of examination. Okay, so speed is very, very important in case of mathematical skills, data analysis and sufficiency. Okay, let me explain you first mathematical skills part. So in December 2022 question paper, in mathematical skills, they have asked questions based on trigonometry in all the topics they have covered. The thing is, they are asking 40 questions, right? They are asking questions from all the topics. See, trigonometry, percentage, permutation combination, simple interest and compound interest, time, speed and distance, allegation and mixture, mensuration, profit and loss, pipes and system, time and work, average, ratio, HCF and LCM, geometry, boards and stream, probability, basic maths. See, if you just go with percentage, simple interest, time, speed and distance, time and work, and average and allegation, you can score only 20 marks. But if you want to score high, if you want to score 600 plus, keep it in mind that you guys should be thorough with geometry, mensuration, trigonometry, quadratic geometry, permutation and combination, probability. These 6 topics you should be very thorough if you want to score 600 plus in the upcoming Feb MAT examination. Okay, if you avoid these topics, because nearly out of 40 questions, 15 questions were asked from this topic every time. 10 to 15 questions you can accept. See, if your aim is just 400, then you can leave these topics. You don't want to make struggle yourself. You don't want to struggle yourself much. Okay, so but if your aim is to score 600, definitely concentrate on these part. Okay, even though, so, see, some may be very thorough with the practical mathematics. What is practical mathematics? The topics like allegation and mixture, average, percentage, profit and loss, simple interest and compound interest. But okay, if you are thorough with these concepts, definitely you can score minimum 15 to 20 marks. But if you want to score more, if you want to score, if you want to attempt, okay, if you want to attempt 35 questions out of 40 questions, definitely you have to be thorough with the concepts like geometry, mensuration, trigonometry, coordinate geometry, and then permutation, combination, and probability. Okay, only if you are thorough with these concepts, you can score well in math. Okay, because when we analyze, only 15 questions were asked from those sections, right? So that is the thing. Now coming to, see here, 2023 section. See, if I take 2023 section, 2 questions from trigonometry, permutation and combination 2 questions, total 4, mensuration 3, 7, and then geometry 3, 10, and then yes, nearly 10 marks from the section. But instead here they have also asked question from progression. See, HCF and LCM is also very important. See, HCF and LCM 3 questions they've asked from this. Okay, so some will say like, and also 5 marks based on number system. Okay, if we take 15 questions from the 6 topics which I told you now, geometry, mensuration, and 5 marks will be from the number system, and remaining 20 marks you can expect from the other topics like percentage, allegation and mixture, ratio, and then time, speed and distance, simple interest and compound interest, pipes and system. Okay, if you are profit and loss, if you are thorough with these topics, you can score minimum 15 to 20 marks. But if you want to add up another 5 marks, you have to go with HCF and LCM. If you want to add up another 10 marks, if you want to secure 30, minimum 30 marks, if you want to attempt, or if you want to give a good attempt of minimum 30 questions, okay, minimum 30 questions, you have to score, you have to go through these concepts. Okay, like permutation, all the concepts you should be thorough. Okay, only if you're thorough with all the concepts, however whatever the tough situation, you can give a good attempt of 30. Okay, that is a strategy you should follow in the mathematical skills part. See, coming to data analysis and interpretation, nowadays it involves more and more. Some definitely at least 2 questions based on data analysis and interpretation. I have also solved the calculative type questions in our YouTube channel. You can also refer to it. See, I don't know why they are making such a tough questions, and I don't know really, because minimum 2 to 3 questions, it involves more and more calculations. Even this time in February, MAT also. So try to avoid that question better, but try to answer all the remaining questions if you are not thorough with your basic speed max. Okay, if you are thorough with your basic speed max, you can go through all the data interpretation type questions, line and table. See, line and table type 5 questions, data sufficiency 5, and see 2 pie charts. You have to collect data from 2 pie charts and you have to solve 5 questions. Caselet is nothing but a paragraph type questions, and line graph, bar graph and line graph, data sufficiency and tabular type. So these are the various sections they have asked in the December MAT question paper. When coming to Feb MAT question paper, data analysis and sufficiency, you just look into it. Tabular column, 2 tables DI. Okay, bar graph, 1 line graph, pie chart, statement 1 and type question. Caselet, they have asked 2 caselet type questions this time, and comparing quantity A and B type question. Okay, so this is the technique you have to follow. So at the end, what I want to say is, so this is the exam pattern, right? So first, when you enter the exam, whatever the mode you write first, try to complete language comprehension part in first half an hour and keep the watch with you and watch the time. You should not exceed more than half an hour. It is very easy to complete language comprehension part in half an hour. See, first in language comprehension part also, first skip the reading comprehension, do the remaining, and then come back to the reading comprehension. For reading comprehension, spend 10 to 15 minutes. And after completing your language comprehension part in 25 minutes, go through the intelligence and critical reasoning. For the next half an hour, you stay in that section. And remaining 1 hour 40 minutes, so 1 hour 30 minutes, 1 hour 20 minutes you spend for data analysis and sufficiency as well as mathematical skills. And last 10 minutes, you just for Indian and global environment. Okay, this is the strategy you have to follow for the upcoming Feb MAT exam to score 600 plus. And also, this is not only this is a strategy, but you should be thorough with all the topics in mathematical skills part and also in data analysis and sufficiency. See, I also forgot to say one thing. See, only if you are thorough with the concepts like average, ratio, allegation and mixture, profit and loss, percentage, simple interest and compound interest. Only if you know the basic mathematical part, it will be that too. Percentage, profit and loss concept is very, very important. Percentage concept is very, very important to solve data interpretation and data sufficiency part. Definitely out of 40 questions, 15 to 20 questions, you can expect the question based on percentage, right? So don't skip the percentage topic. Percentage, profit and loss, be thorough with that. Okay. I hope you got some idea regarding the upcoming MAT exam. Okay. We are going to conduct another webinar. Last minute preparation strategy. There we will give you some more tips on mathematical part. Okay, we are going to conduct another free national level webinar on Feb 23rd, Thursday at 8 o'clock. Right? If you want to register for this program, you can contact 8870046080. And also we have provided the link in the